Open that up, and that will take you outside.
So no?
No, you want to go there, though. Because the little crosshair on the map tells you where you need to go.
Oh, shortcut.
There are a few shortcuts here and there, but it's not necessarily required that you memorize them or use them.
Mm-hmm. Pimlico.
Yeah.
Buckingham.
Yeah, this will be the loading screen that will show up.
No, I can just skip it.
Yeah, if you skip it, you can go ahead and skip it, and I think that will be, yeah, it's loaded and ready to go. Or you can watch it if you want.
It was just a cutscene before the...
It's basically a loading cutscene.
John Dee predicted the plague and the Great Fire of London that stopped it. And he saw plague victims in his own
Oh my gosh, I
lifetime.
forgot about this
He
story.
tried to find a cure, the panacea. But it's a myth. You can see as well as anyone. There's no cure for this.
You basically have two factions here. You have the Ravens of D, and you have
I'll get
the
that for you.
Prepper.
I've locked the place down for your safety. Okay, you're free to come and go now.
The freak already told me to...
Yeah, that's kind of the dumb part of this. Check there. There might be one. I wasn't paying too much attention. No, 3 empty things of nonsense. The zombie is probably up top, but you'll also find a crowd. And the prepper's watching you through those cameras. It's kind of creepy.
Hold on.
Scan every CCTV junction box you locate so I can hack it and bring those cameras back online.
Yeah, you'll want to loot and scan as much as possible. If an animal has something, yeah, that'll be a hard group. I would avoid them for now. Although there will be times that if you do need to fight, you'll want to use some explosives that should help out. You will get Molotov cocktails later on, as well as flares. You'll find that the infected are
What's the animal right next to it, right?
are attracted to noise and light. You got nothing that shows up in your map right now, but once you scan those CCTV boxes, it will show up in the lower left, lower right corner. A map, if you will, of the area.
Whoa, 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 you sure you're ready to face down a bloody horde? It's your life.
And I would not recommend it. Especially not with the gear that you have.
I mean...
You got a handgun, a cricket bat, and you got 4 or 5 infected. I mean, unless you think you're really good at pulling off headshots and being stingy with your ammo, then by all means try it. I would not, though.
28.
So you got 28 bullets remaining, as well as 8 in your pistol already. No. No, you're a madman. Do not do it.
How many are there?
There's 4. Maybe 5.
This doesn't mark them?
Does not mark them. You'll probably have to get closer. And by the time you do, they'll probably notice by the light. Oh, you got lucky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6. And then there might be some behind that dumpster that you cannot see. I would stay away from there.
I have to lure them out one by one, but I don't think it's possible in this game.
It is possible. It's not possible with your current gear. So I would just stick to finding the CCTV first and scanning that. Because if you do attract all of them, and there's more in the shadows back there, you have nowhere to run.
Guess that makes sense. So, what do I scan?
You'll want to scan a CCTV box, which means you'll want to cross over and scan that thing. They're basically these giant... There we go.
Excellent. Your smart map's been updated. Without a good map, you're a goner out there.
I mean, that's questionable too. Soda pop.
Get that soda. And I think if you want to try, you could go up into that apartment complex. Not that one. The one right by the CCTV box. And there should be a few things in there. Part of it might be blocked. You're going to need to get some C4 if you want to blast open a hole.
So you just backtrack sometimes?
There is a little bit of backtracking involved. Especially if you want to gather materials.
Up there, right?
Yeah, up there you could probably scan a little bit. And one of these dumpsters you should be able to loot. Or it might be both of them, but no promises that they'll have anything useful.
Nothing at all.
Which they don't. And one of the bugs, or there was an infamous duplication glitch that was on the Wii U version and did not get patched for, I want to say, a good 3 to 4 months after the game came out. At which point I was already done with it. I would head to the left because you will be able to bypass that zombie entirely. So see that right there is a spot where it's blocked by a bunch of debris. You'll need some explosives to get through, which you'll pick up a few here and there, but you will not, I believe, have enough. Or maybe you will have enough, at least for story progression. No, do not go there. You're crazy. But there was this item duplication glitch where you can duplicate certain, items.
Throwing flares. Now they could come in handy. Bright lights to distract the dimwits.
Which you will need a flare, I believe, to use for this first part, but you will not need it just yet. And by tapping and dragging an item over a certain spot on the Wii U gamepad, you can duplicate items as many times as you want. So what people would do, primarily near the end of the game, because I think the leaderboards, at least from what I recall, they track the amount of time that you spent alive, how much infected you killed, and I believe how quickly you went through the main game.
It's like this debris?
That debris, no. If you can't access it on the map, you will not be able to get in there ever, ever, ever. But there should be a window right behind you that you can cross over. Oh, the window inside. And the window is straight to the right of you. It says climb on, but it's basically crossover. And so primarily in the final part of the game...
So that's whatever was there.
That infected is the one that's blocked by that debris. You're going to need C4 in order to access it. And it's, if I recall, it's probably like a weapon upgrade.
What's that?
Probably a soda. Oh no, another flare. And what people would do before the final stretch of the game is that they would go ahead and they would basically duplicate the strongest weapons. You should be able to
get through without it?
I think so. Otherwise, it is just one zombie. So you could take him out if you want.
I think I have to.
Well, that's no biggie then. And that's not an item.
What? What?
Where did it say you could loot that?
Nowhere. Just
I thought there was a prompt that showed up. Check the side of the sleeping bag again. Yeah, there was a prompt like right there. Oh, is it just saying the dumpster?
I'm checking.
Well,
is it just from scanning the zombie V4?
I'm not sure. It should disappear. Then again,
Negative.
this game was buggy at launch. It seems like it's still buggy now.
Just because I think I need to.
And there's your shortcut.
There's a manhole nearby that's your quickest way back to the safe house. Have a gander. Sometimes retreat is your best option.
And those manholes will basically act as your shortcuts, your fast travel options. Inventory is full. And then if you want to look at stuff, you got your newspapers. Your stuff is relatively fine. You could probably drop a plank. You don't have a hammer at the moment.
You only use it once, right?
Yeah, it can only be used once to barricade, and then even when you remove that barricade later, it disappears. So I would remove one of your planks.
Apparently I can't remove these things.
Yes, the pistol and the cricket bat will always be in your inventory. So the flashlight, cricket bat, pistol, only things that cannot leave. You will eventually find bigger bags later where you will be able to increase your inventory space.
Should I just get rid of the soda pop?
I would get rid of a plank. Because when it comes to resources, med kits, ammo, that's the stuff you want to take.
Lockpicks are a thing?
Lock pits are a thing.
Good work, soldier.
Take a shortcut.
Yeah, so now that you've found that shortcut, you can take it all the way back to the safe house. You can go there right now if you want to save, otherwise you can keep on going to the supermarket. And smack that guy.
Got it. Triangulating. It's inside the supermarket. Be careful.
Oh, he's still alive.
What the freak?
Yeah, when that R2 prompt shows up, I believe it's hold. And he didn't even have anything. Yeah, there's nothing down there. You'll want to climb up that ladder, and that would be a good spot where you can kind of get a gander of the area and use your flares.
Use your radar. You have to ping areas manually if you want to know what's lurking in your blind spots.
And from here, you should be able to scan everyone safely without them noticing. You also got like a buttload of flares right there, so... So here's the market street. Now, those red barrels, they do blow up. So if you want to throw a flare there to distract them and then fire off a shot, that's what you can do. Now, what I'm wondering... Man, that quick slot is not done very well. If you use one flare, I wonder if a second one will automatically be used for that quick slot.
So just throw it there?
Yeah, just throw it as close as you can near that red barrel. And then switch to your pistol and fire there when you can. Yeah, go ahead and fire. And they'll burn to death. Now I'm just curious. Go to the screen in your bug out bag that shows like your upgrade. Check the handgun.
The where?
So it'll be R1. 2 more times. Oh, whoops, my skills. Alright, so even though you blew it up in the explosives, it does not count as remaining those infected with handguns.
Okay.
So now you can just pick up a flare to replace, and then you can safely jump down.
Nope.
A little bit of fall damage, but that's alright. They got nothing on them.
What? That's the item from before.
Probably, yeah.
Well,
Stuff's full.
it was
Yeah.
negative, right?
The ravens. Careful, there is a living infected over to your right. I think it's her. Or maybe she wasn't living. Could have sworn she was moving a bit. But you can smack her to make sure.
Question.
And answer.
Does the thing refill automatically when I put away my gun? Like, reload?
Oh, it does not. So you'll need to manually reload. I imagine it's probably square.
Yep. Just like all the other games.
Yeah.
Do I get 4 shots?
I'm not exactly sure what that is. That might be showing how many infected you need to kill before you upgrade your handgun skill. What you can do, actually, is you can use a soda to recover a little bit of health right now. And that will open up some... Yeah.
Actually, we can't.
No, but once you go in the supermarket, there'll be a few items that you can pick up here and there. Heck, there might be an item right there that you can use. Is it a... No, it's a flare. But I would use the soda now to heal up, or a cake. Because the flare is definitely something that's very useful when you're trying to escape. To lure them all away.
Shit, it was rigged to the alarm. Get inside before every blighter from miles around comes running.
Where is I there?
Oh, he's shooting. Yeah, eliminate him, and then... Alright, now get past him.
I cannot see. There we go.
And now you're safe. And then if you turn around, it'll be barricaded.
Those poor coppers were probably responding to the supermarket's alarm, but they've got bigger problems now.
And I would switch to your cricket bat for the time being. Barricade should hold up, I believe, throughout your time in here, so you shouldn't have to worry for now, but you will later. And then it's times like this where you'll want this... Oh, right there on the floor.
I'll see it. Should I use my gun or just...
Nah, just smack it. You'll want to conserve ammo when you can. Yeah, and that's how you finish them.
Oh, still alive. There we go.
You better have something worth it. Oh, a little juice.
Little juice.
Little energy drink.
I can't just use it from here?
You cannot. It's one of those things where open up your bag.
Wait, can I just drop something? Like the plank? And then pick it up again?
Yeah, but you can use a soda. Yeah, or you can use a soda right now.
But the thing is smaller, and I don't need that much.
Soda might recover the same amount of health.
Oh.
Yeah, press X.
No, I have to use it from right here.
Oh, was it the looting?
Yeah.
Alright, and then
So
you
I
want
can
to...
drop items from where I am.
Yeah.
Barricades. Shit. find a hammer. You're gonna need to rip the planks off some doors.
Where's the hammer? Where is the hammer?
Well, there's a toolbox right there. And luckily...
While you're there, stock up. If it's not nailed down, loot it.
And luckily, the hammer will count as, like, one of your gear things, so... It will not take a spot in your bug-out bag.
No. Open. Is there, like, no crouching?
Yeah, another weird choice. There really is no crouching, so if you want to stealth, you're going to have to play very slowly. Essentially just walking. But the longer that you play this, the faster you'll be able to move around. You'll discover a few little tricks here and there to bypass all of them. Yeah, if you want to loot those rats, the only thing you'll get is ham. Not ham, but basically just rat meat. Recovers a little bit of health, but not too much. They're essentially worthless. The only lame thing about scanning is that even if you scan a positive item, it's not going to say, hey, here's what the item is.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense, but it would have saved a little bit of time if you were able to figure out, hey, there's something here, might be useful. And go to your... Oh my goodness. Alright, so...
Killer rabbits?
Killer rabbits, yeah.
Is that like marketing for their game? Like the rabbits?
There,
because that's Ubisoft.
Attack of the Killer Rabbits, or it was Attack of, like, Deadly Space Creatures. Before it got turned to Zombie U, these were the little critters, I believe, that were originally going to be part of the game. But in order to, I guess, make it a bit more mature, just kind of have a better market share, they switched over to Zombie U. So that's probably what remains from then. Really quick, switch to your handgun. I want to see...
Should have had it equipped. Did I? Oh.
Oh, it's to your left. Kidding.
Yeah, what the freak? Default weapon? So is this not when I have anything on then, right? So I don't need anything for this one.
Yeah, this quick slot, it seems more confusing than before.
Yeah, it's the default, so I don't really need it. Which means I can put this under quick.
Yeah, quick 1 or quick 2. It's a weird way of doing it. I'm trying to figure out what the... No, your handgun still has those 4 things.
How do you get back to the cricket bat?
Well, your cricket bat. There we go. Oh, up. Okay.
Up or down, I guess. No.
Whoa! Hey there, buddy. But yeah, you saw, like, the first hit. You smacked him clear in the head.
Should I wait till he's like that to finish him off with the gun?
You can, but you might attract others.
Yeah, one thing went down.
Alright, and then reload. Okay, it's just how much ammo you have remaining.
Is it?
Yes. Although I don't think it's in... Yeah, I don't think it's entirely accurate, however. Because you only fired 2 shots. Well, actually, no, it would be accurate, because that gun, I believe, has... No, it said 13.
Then what's that for? Oh, in fact, the remaining 2.
Yeah, so now 2 more, and then your handgun skill will increase.
Might as well just use the soda pop.
Yeah. You drink that soda. That's how the British people do.
Nope. What did I pick up? How many pickups?
Ah, planks. Well, you won't need to barricade anything for quite some time. In fact, I don't even really think there's a whole lot you can loot. You can loot things and you can store them back in your safe house, but at this point, unless you're finding handgun ammo, you're not going to really be able to pick up anything else.
Question, but how fast is the, since I can use a thing, a planks, how fast does a thing close? Well, that answered my question.
Oh yeah, they're instantaneous. Now removing them is a different story.
Okay.
I believe if you go down those stairs, that will be where your objective. Frick.
When you find the
Objective,
box,
yes.
link the pad up to bring the cameras back online.
Yeah, those filthy rats. In some areas you'll find there'll be like little mini safe houses where you'll be able to sleep and save your game. In the supermarket, you're not going to get anything like that. Check the locker really quick, because it was scannable, but it may not have anything. Nothing. Yeah, and within the... In order to really scan the TV boxes, you want to get right in there. Yeah, you'll need to at least see them.
Good. The CCTV cameras are back online. Every time you scan one of those junction boxes,
Man, this guy's just
I'll
using
hack
me
it
while
to
he's
update
hiding.
your smart map. Take a look at your pad.
Interesting, right? And those are Molotov cocktails.
Is that what that is?
I believe so.
Okay, let's see. I will drop one of these.
You're dropping a med kit? You're crazy.
Molotov cocktails are classic. Sometimes you just can't beat the classics.
They will take one slot.
That's fine.
I would drop the plank and pick up either another Molotov.
So I only have one plank, right?
Yeah, you have one. I would get rid of it. You honestly don't need the plank anything. I find that the barricades, yeah, it's cool to have them, but you don't need them.
I'll just hold on, see if I ever need it. Like you said, I don't think I'll need it, but if I do...
I think there was something. There was a shimmering on the shelf, right where there was the zombie that you tried to loot, but he didn't have anything. It was in the next area over, right there, a little shimmer.
Ooh.
7. Yeah, you'll be chock full of ammo.